Everyone, you're welcome to solve this nice algebra problem, which is a to the power of 1 over 4 plus a to the power of 1 over 2. This is equal to 1. So what is the value of a? Let's provide a solution from here. Now the first step is that we can let a to the power of 1 over 4 be equal to x. Let's substitute x where we have a to the power of 1 over 4, and this means that we have, this is x plus, now a to the power of a half, this will becomes x to the power of 2. This is equal to 1. Let's take 1 on the left hand side so that we have x squared plus x subtract 1. This is equal to 0. So we form a quadratic equation here where we have a is equal to 1, b is equal to 1, and c is equal to minus 1. So we can solve for x1, x2 here by applying the quadratic formula, which is minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, everything here divided by 2 times a. Let's substitute the values of a, b, and c into this formula here so that we have minus 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 squared minus 4 times a, which is 1, then times c, which is minus 1, everything here divided by 2 times 1. So this implies we have minus 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 squared, this is 1, minus 4 times minus 1, this is plus 4, divided by 2. And this implies that we have, this is minus 1 plus or minus the square root of, this is 1 plus 4, which is 5. So we have the square root of 5 divided by 2. And this implies that we have x1, x2. This is equal to minus 1 plus or minus square root of 5 divided by 2. And therefore, x1 is equal to minus 1 plus the square root of 5 divided by 2. And we have x2 is equal to minus 1 subtract square root of 5 divided by 2. Now, if you recall, we have seen that let a to the power of 1 over 4 be equal to x. So this means that here we have a to the power of 1 over 4. This is equal to minus 1 plus square root of 5 divided by 2. And then we have a to the power of 1 over 4. This is equal to minus 1 minus square root of 5 divided by 2. So we have that a to the power of 1 over 4. This one will give us a positive value. But minus 1 minus square root of 5 divided by 2, this is negative. So this means that here we'll have undefined result. And therefore, this part here is rejected. So this part is rejected. So we have a to the power of 1 over 4. This is equal to minus 1 plus square root of 5 divided by 2. Now, to solve for a here, let's raise to the power of 4 on both sides so that this is equal to minus 1 plus square root of 5 divided by 2, everything here raised to the power of 4. So here we eliminate the power 4 here, and this means that a is equal to minus 1 plus square root of 5 divided by 2 raised to the power of 4. Now, remember this is in the form of a over b raised to the power of n, which we can express as a to the power of n divided by b to the power of n. So applying this exponent property, then this means that a is equal to minus 1 plus square root of 5 raised to the power of 4 divided by 2 to the power of 4. And this simply means that a is equal to minus 1 plus square root of 5 raised to the power of 4 divided by 2 to the power of 4, which is equal to 16. Now we have minus 1 plus square root of 5 to the power of 4. Now let's apply the Pascal's triangle. The Pascal's triangle property to determine the coefficient here. Remember, this is in the form of a plus b to the power of n. So now we have a power of 4 here. So if we have a power of 2 here, we have 1 plus 1, this is 2. Then we have 1 here. Then if it's a power of 3, we'll have 1 plus 2, this is 3. 2 plus 1, this is 3. Then we have 1. If we have the power of 4, like in the case we have here, then the coefficient here, this means we have 1. 1 plus 3, this is 4. 3 plus 3, this is 6. 3 plus 1, this is 4. And then 1. So these are the coefficients that we need here. So this means we have a is equal to, now this means we have minus 1 raised to the power of 4, then plus 4 multiplied by minus 1 raised to the power of 3, then multiplied by square root of 5, then plus, here we have a coefficient of 6, so this is 6 times a, which is minus 1 to the power of 2, then times square root of 5 raised to the power of 2, then now plus, we have a coefficient of 4 here, so this is 4 multiplied by minus 1, then times square root of 5 raised to the power of 3, then plus, now we have square root of 5 raised to the power of 4. So this implies that this is equal to minus 1 to the power of 4, this is 1. Then we have minus 1 to the power of 3, this is minus 1 times 4. So this is minus 4 multiplied by square root of 5. So we have minus 4 square root of 5. Then we have minus 1 squared, this is 1. Then square root of 5 to the power of 2, this eliminates the square root sign here. So we have 6 times 5, so we have plus 30. Then here we have square root of 5 to the power of 3. So this is the same thing as square root of 5 times square root of 5 times square root of 5. So here we eliminate the square root sign here. So this means that square root of 5 times square root of 5, this is 5 times square root of 5. So this is 5 square root of 5. So this means we have, this is minus 1 times plus 4. This is minus 4 into the parentheses 5 square root of 5. Then plus, lastly here we have square root of 5 to the power of 4. This is square root of 5 times square root of 5 times square root of 5 times square root of 5. Square root of 5 times square root of 5, this is 5. Then square root of 5 times square root of 5, this is 5. So this is 5 times 5. This is 5 to the power of 2. So essentially here, this means we have, this is 1 minus 4 square root of 5 plus 30. Then minus, now this is 4 times 5 square root of 5. This is minus 20 square root of 5. Then plus 5 squared, which is 25. Now everything here is divided by 16. So we have 16 here. So we divide by 16. So we have here a is equal to, so we have that a is equal to, this is 1 plus 30, this is 31 plus 25, this is equal to 56. Then we have minus 4 square root of 5 minus 20 square root of 5, this is minus 24 square root of 5 divided by 16. Now, if we check in the numerator here, we can factor out 8 so that you'll have into the parentheses 56 divided by 8, this is 7, minus 24 divided by 8, this is 3 square root of 5, then divided by 16. And this means we can simplify here. 8 divided by 8 is 1, 16 divided by 8, this is 2. So we have the value of A is equal to 7 minus 3 square root of 5 divided by 2. So this is the value of A. So this is the value of A for this algebra problem. So kindly follow the steps. Like this video. If you have alternative solution method, kindly don't hesitate to showcase in the comment section. Thank you for watching and kindly subscribe. See you in the next video.